Hey everybody, we are live.
It is April 22nd, Wednesday, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. Do you know what today is, Greg?
It's Happy Hump Day. It's Wednesday. I know that. Am I missing something? What am I missing?
It's Earth Day.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that. And I even
right.
did a post about it too, and I keep forgetting
That's
about
right.
it. So Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day. On this day back in...
And it's their 50th anniversary of it. I remember that.
Back on this day, 1998, the Animal Kingdom opened up. It's pretty cool.
Can't even see you. Oh, did you break it? Can't even see your shirt. You need a booster seat.
Yes. I just realized what you said. Wow.
I can barely see your shirt.
All right, you guys. We are, with everything going on since we can't say the name, because Greg said the name on our last live show.
At the very end.
And it got flagged.
I don't know if that's the reason why it got flagged.
I don't know, but that was the first live we've ever did, and it said it was not suitable for families.
Well, that makes no sense naming that virus. So I'm calling it the virus.
We are going to be calling it the virus that must not be named, as our nod to Harry Potter. So the virus that must not be named.
Or call it Voldemort.
No, not Voldemort.
I'm not rude, Rachel. I'm playing with it. He knows I'm playing.
So today, you guys, we really just wanted to have fun and sit down. We didn't really want to have a show where we felt we had to go over all these different topics.
Well, we'll have a lot of topics, though.
So Greg said he just wanted to make it about himself.
No, I think you said that. It's all about you.
So for today's show, we are just going to have fun. We're going to sit back. You guys fire away with questions, and just going to have a good time. And
yeah, you can ask us Disney-related questions, cruise-related questions, fun-related questions,
channel questions,
things that we've done in the past for our shows or whatever.
Try not to get too personal, is what Greg's saying.
I didn't. I'm just giving them ideas. Okay.
So this is kind of a cruise and Disney show. We just figured whatever questions you have.
Why don't you show them what
Greg
you have?
might answer. What? we have a cat making sounds like a waterfall in the cat litter box right now.
We both looked.
All right, let's
show them what you have.
All right, I made a mistake.
I'm behaving, and I'm not having any today. I'm not having one of these.
This is supposed to be a Corona-Rita.
I had cherry Pepsi.
It's supposed to be the drink is called a Corona-Rita, but you're supposed to put the little smaller Corona in it.
You're tipping it.
I didn't realize I put a full bottle of Corona in with the margarita, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, my God.
Greg, welcome. I did see that we had the...
Oh, thank you for saying welcome. Welcome to our show. Thank you.
I haven't had any sips either.
I could have fooled me.
But real quick, because I see the ship show that are here, they go on right after us. They go on at 9 o'clock. They have an awesome show. And usually John is really geared into his shows. So he was here. He stepped by. He said, have a great show, guys.
He said, Bagak!
Yes. If you guys have a chance, definitely check out. They do so much fun stuff with their technology. So you guys have a great show tonight, and we'll be going over there after this.
Have fun.
Yes.
So we have Rachel, it's me, Rachel, D&G Explorers, PTV, Rob, Matum, I always say that.
It's Myers at the Mouse. Okay. And the Mouse.
And okay. The mouse. Blaine 2007, The Ship Show, Alana Zingano, Fisher Fun Ventures. It's warm in here.
It's very warm.
Fisher Fun Ventures. Okay, and these lights aren't helping.
Welcome, David.
The Traveling Gilberts.
Welcome.
Wasn't that the video?
Yep, it was.
That was hilarious.
We're going to talk about that video a little bit later, the Traveling Gilberts. It was pretty fun.
Sorry for clearing my throat. I just choked down some pizza. That's for you, Doug. I choked down the pizza. And then I'm having the soda, so it's probably making me clear my throat.
Greg just smoked a pack of cigarettes.
Yes. I never touched that stuff. Cruising for Food is here, which is Wanda, Chiquita, Bonita Byram. We have Josh Odom is here. Nikita D. Don't want to miss anybody here. We got RobFuz. I don't have a whistle or anything for him. But we have Pepper Tree Villa. We have Tasia Travel. Anthony Simone. Captain Akron 27. Random Cruiser. Whitney Castillo. Daniel Fields. Cruise Addicts. Flamingo Pam is here. Papa Moza is here.
Welcome.
And Papa Moza, we hope that you're doing well and that you're staying healthy.
Definitely.
We hope everybody's staying healthy, but we know, what Papa Moza is going through. So, Lady Joy A, Michelle Wilms, what are you pointing at?
Nothing. Go ahead. You're going to cover it.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm like scrolling through here. I don't want to miss anybody before I go all the way back up and see what we have. I think I said Cruise Addicts, Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel. I don't think I'm missing anybody.
I might have not heard you, but you did say Daniel Fields. Hello.
I think so. Spikers Crazy Adventures.
Sherry Awesome Sunset Travels.
I'm trying to go through everything here. Okay. I
touch your face. Don't touch your face.
Big,
Derek.
huh? Oh,
I touched my face.
Big Noah Mountain 5 is here. So welcome. I think we got all cut up. So now I'm gonna scroll through and see if there are any questions really quick.
Okay. So it's been our weather is weird right now. We're in the Central Valley of California. At this time, where are we? The end of April. I mean, I guess we've had some days in the hundreds before, but it's pretty rare. We were at 51 on Monday. And today when I was driving home, it was 83 in the car. Well, it's outside temperature as you're driving. That's a huge difference in like 2 days. So
yeah, we had rain on Monday and now it's warm.
And we're supposed to go up to 96 on next Wednesday. So my sinuses are all over. We're like sweating in here. We don't really have any windows open.
I'm not sweating, but
I am. But I just got home from work, so that might be it too. I'm just trying to come down from the drive. So if you see me rubbing my nose, it's just it could be allergies. I'm not sick, I promise. I'm healthy.
Don't touch your face.
Don't touch my face. No facey, no touchy. We had Shawana's Creative Circle. I don't know if you said hello.
Michelle Wilms. I don't know if I said hi to Michelle Wilms.
Whitney Castillo. So did you see any questions in there, Greg? If not, we got some things we can go.
Excuse me, oh my gosh. Cruising for Food, which is Wanda, said, do you ever think Disney Cruise Line will have a casino on a ship? No, not unless it's a Disney-related casino for kids where they get like tokens or tickets or something. It's just not. It's not Disney. It's very family-oriented, and casinos are definitely for the other ships that are non-Disney.
Did you say hello to Lady Joy A?
I think I did, but welcome again, Lady Joy A.
And we also have where do they go?
What did you feed the cat? Just regular cat food.
We also had Sharon at Sea Travel join us. So welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. And so a little bit about us that you might not know us. And I'm sorry if I keep doing this. I was not doing it until I got...
Tasia Travel said, whoa, don't say the name of that beer. You could say Corona Rita or Corona Beer, but that's about it.
The video did get unflagged, so it took like 2 days for it to do that, which I was disappointed because we had a trivia night with some cruising channels.
That was really fun.
It was fun, and I was disappointed when it got flagged. But if you guys didn't get a chance to see it, we had Nautical Nurse Nancy, we had Fisher Fun Ventures, we had Dave and Brandy's Excursions, and also she changed her name, Empty Nest Living, which was Sandra D's adventure formerly. And we had a really fun time doing the show. But if you guys might not be familiar with us, I'm Derick. I'm Little Explorer, for those that you, if you forget our name.
Did you say Shawana's Creative Circle?
I did. Welcome.
Okay, welcome.
And I've been around a while. Does that sound right? I've been around.
You've been like around the block or what?
I was born.
Have some more dilly dilly.
I was born. Of course I was born. I I was born in England.
It's like that song. I was born. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know how it goes.
I was born in England. My mom is British.
Hey, Tiffany, I'm sorry if we skipped you.
And she's from Wimbledon, which you might not know anything about England, but Wimbledon is where they play tennis. She's from that. But I was born in a town called Ruislip, and I am over 50, barely over 50.
You don't look it.
And when we went to England, I went one day before I was born, before my 50th birthday. We went back through Ruislip. Now, the base where I was born at is closed, but it was fun to go back almost 50 years to the day that I was born. And that was the first time that I had been back to Ruislip in 50 years. So I was born in England. My dad was in the military where he met my mom. And he was in Thailand. He was stationed in Thailand. So while I was born in England on an Air Force base, American Air Force base. So I actually have dual citizenship, but I don't go with the English one. I have an American passport.
They can't believe your age.
I'll be 53 this year.
Whitney Castillo said, wow.
Yeah, I'll be 53. And when I turned 50, all my aches and pains from playing sports, football, basketball, caught up. It was like a light switch. And so the grays are coming in, and I'm seeing that now that I can't get my hair cut. Gosh. I'm seeing it more now.
Don't worry about it.
But we moved here when I was 10 years old. We moved to California. I actually lost my accent because I didn't go to I went to a British preschool, and I went to a British equivalent of kindergarten. And when we moved on to the American base, which would have been, I went to an American school in first grade. By third grade, we have moved on to an American base. I lost my accent. So by the time I moved over here, I was going into the fifth grade. I did not have any accent at all. Now, we had the slang. We used words like the British would use, but no one knew that I was from England because
Jonathan Chong to Philly crew.
For the last 2 years we were in England, I was on the American Air Force base, and when you're children, you lose your accent pretty quick. So
yeah, but certain words you don't lose your accent.
I do. World. I have a problem saying world. I really have to make sure I don't say
world.
So I've been here since in the Central California area for the most part. I did live for about 18 months in Santa Maria, California, which was on the coast, about an hour north of Santa Barbara.
Simone.
And then for a stage, about another 18 months, I lived in Campbell, which is basically surrounded by the city of San Jose. San Jose
I like
huge.
our shirts. Thank you.
Dilly. And then I moved back I wanted to be close to my mom. I will admit I am a mama's boy. We
That's
spend
for sure.
a lot of time together. Our trips to Vegas, we do a lot. She's on the cruise vlogs that we're filming.
Yeah, we have fun with her when we're all together.
And so I didn't really want to move far away. I wanted to be near her. So she lives about maybe 45 minutes away from us, and she's in Fresno County. We're in Madera County. So that's a little bit about me. How about you? That's right. September for me.
I hit the wrong thing.
Greg, what a little bit about you, Big Explorer.
It's all smoke and mirrors. I gotta keep the mystery. I know Rachel said, where am I from? It's debatable. I'm from a galaxy far, far away. No, that explains a lot. No, I was born in upstate New York in a little town called Plattsburgh, New York. I don't remember it whatsoever. I was little. And I was in a military family. So my dad was in the Air Force. We moved out to California, I think once. We went back and we came back out again, and then we stayed. So basically I've been living in California most of my life. We got to go to New York this past September, which was really cool because I got to go back to my home state.
I'm going to scoot in front. Sorry. I'll be right back. Sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
Excuse me. The Philly crew loves the English accent, by the way. We got to go to New York, and it was a lot of fun seeing, Times Square and everything. Just being able to say that I went back to my home state, because I never thought I would actually go to New York. What the heck? Oh boy. Well, I don't have any pictures of
This is
myself
for,
when I was
this is
little.
to answer Taser travel.
So, yeah, and I work in, I won't say the medical field, but I work in medical insurance. So, it's something that I can give back to the community, especially right now, making sure that everybody has insurance and that they're not having issues. I know Pepper Tree Villa had a Hallmark Channel show on Monday, and I actually had their account for Crown Media. What?
You want me to say Walt Disney World? Walt Disney World.
So I had Crown Media's account for a while, and then they left. But they were a really awesome account. But yeah, I just on my spare time I like long walks on the beach. No.
Since it is 2.5 hours away from us.
I know, right? And they're all closed right now anyway. But no, I like movies. I like to read. Because everybody knows I love the smell of books. So the old books. I love the smell of old books.
So it's a running joke that Greg likes the smell of books. So we always tease him, and we'll say that I'll come home and he'll be like,
"Oh, that's a really old book.
It's actually from England.
Let me smell it." Yes, I want to see what it smells like. That does smell actually good. Books have a really interesting smell. I'm sorry, I'm not ashamed to say it. I like the smell of books.
Rupert the bear is a very popular bear in England. Lorelei. She went to school in Lakenheath. I went to, and I'll show you a picture. And Taser Travel, this is going to answer your question. Why am I a Buffalo Bills fan? If you guys know anything, I'll get to the point of this, but if
Rachel's
you know anything
notes. Oh boy.
about sci-fi, and you guys might watch alien shows, there is a Rendlesham Force incident in England.
Yeah, I have an alien right here all the time.
That happened between
Outer
our
space.
base. They always refer to RAF Bentwaters.
Hey, Nautical Nurse Nancy.
But there is another base right next to RAF Bentwaters. It was about a mile away, and it was called RAF Woodbridge. The forest between that is called Rendlesham Forest, and that's where that big old alien thing. It's like the Roswell of England. So if you haven't looked at it, that's the base that we came from. But so when I was there, I started playing football, and if you notice, I will wear number 24 if I can get it.
You have a glare.
Sorry. Look at number 24. Look at the helmet. I was
so little.
I was the only one there that had an actual Buffalo Bills sticker. My dad ordered it because if you look at the other ones, they were just kind of like spray painted Buffalo Bills. But this is back in 1974, I believe. I was like 7 years old. My knee pads, which are supposed to be the knee pads, which are supposed to be knee pads, they went down to my shins, and my dad used to laugh at me. And this is my second year in football. I was a mean linebacker. I was 4'2", 48 pounds, and I was a killer back then.
Oh, yes.
I think I made 3 tackles the whole season.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, because we were called the Buffalo Bills. And then ever since then, 1970.
And then he got me into liking them too.
1975 was the first year that I followed them, the Bills, I would say. 1975.
I didn't know we were doing show and tell.
It wasn't.
So
I just saw that.
I don't have any pictures. I might have one from my Facebook, but that's about it.
Whitney Castillo, welcome. If we haven't already said, Greg, I think we might be missing some other people.
No,
that have come in.
I got everybody. I saw Nautical Nurse Nancy. I saw Michael Riley. We said hi to Jonathan Chong. Can I see a younger photo of Gregory, please, since Derick showed his? I don't
think Greg has anything.
Wow.
Papa Moza says I was 4'2" and 48 inches when I was born.
Thanks, Derick. I don't think Gregory has anything.
Welcome, Michael Riley. So he asked, when will the 5 Foolish Mortals come to YouTube again? So those of you who might not be aware, we also do a channel with some other foolish mortals. It is Jim for More Sunshine, Please. Also, Charlie from the Disney Nerd Herders, and Ben from Pepper Tree Villa, along with Greg and I, and we are called the Five Foolish
Oh,
Mortals.
boy.
So it's a spin on the Disney Haunted Mansion attraction, and we talk about Disney stuff. So we talk about movies. We had a trivia game on one time. So we haven't decided the next date, but I would tell you it will be pretty soon. I would be sometime in May. I will say will be the next one.
Okay, so I found my picture, and this was second grade. Oh wow. What? Oh.
Daniel Fields.
Okay, so it will show other children because somebody that actually does YouTube, she's actually right below me, Serena Wooster. She was
take a screenshot.
She
of
was
it
in
and
my
load
class. It's okay. It's fine. I mean, they don't look like this anymore, but so I'm right there in the middle. I even kind of look like an alien, skinny neck with a big head. So there I am, and then there's Serena below me. She has a YouTube, actually. We talk off and on. So that's me.
When he said she's been welcomed 4 times. Hello again.
Well, welcome again.
You can you know what that just means is that I really pay no attention to Greg when he's talking. So
wow. No,
kidding.
you don't pay attention to everyone talking on here. That's why you have to keep saying hello.
Exactly. So what other things do you guys like you might want to know?
Rachel said I'm an alien. Well, thank you.
It is warm. I am not used to being so warm. It's not the pressure of answering questions.
Well, there haven't really been many questions, but
Jim just posted the most recent 5 Foolish Mortals. And while we're doing this, you guys, we wanted to kind of give shout outs along the way. We do have some support channels, but this one channel that we
Thanks,
really
Jonathan.
wanted to, I almost left the studio. I wanted to give this channel a special shout out. We have been building the best thing about YouTube. We've made great friends from the Disney community as well as the cruising community. And we would like to consider ourselves, we'll answer this as one of the questions a little bit later. We like to consider ourselves a part of both families because that's really what
we are part of both families.
We're explorers. So we're neither one nor the other. We're a travel.
We're mutts is what we are. We're a mixture
Yes.
of Disney and cruises.
Exactly. And I want to, this channel here was the first channel that reached out, and it was actually the wife of the YouTuber that reached out to us and was asking us questions about how did we do certain things.
It was his wife. That sounds better. It was the wife of the YouTube channel.
Well, I'm trying not to give anything away until right
there's
now.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it
there's
is
many
more sunshine,
YouTubers.
please.
Yes.
Jim.
Congratulations.
He just reached 1,000 subscribers.
Yes.
So he does a lot of different stuff. He just came off a live stream yesterday.
Thank you, Rachel.
His live streams are getting more and more detailed and exciting as it goes along. So Jim, first of all, congratulations, because I remember when you and us became acquainted, you had about 70 something subscribers. Now you just reached today 1,000 subscribers. So we are so thankful for you. You've done so much for us. We are happy to have you as a support channel. A lot of our stuff, like our logo, was made by Jim. He's designed some shirts for us that are available on Amazon. And that's all from Jim. So Jim, we are excited for you to reach 1,000 subscribers. He is a Disney channel.
Hey, Spurmarks.
If you guys have not had a chance to check his channel out, join his live shows. He comes on Tuesdays at 7:30 Eastern. And he's just an overall great guy. So.
And he's also been doing sporadic, like not off the wall, but out of the ordinary time slot shows throughout the week. He'll just pop up when you least expect it.
Exactly.
He had a trivia day the other day and use, I think it's sporkle.com, which I never heard of before, but it has tons of trivia and stuff on it. It was really cool. It was with the Muppets. The categories he picked were like the Muppets and celebrities and stuff. And who else do we have to congratulate?
Well, welcome. I don't know if I wasn't listening to you, so if you said hello to Random Cruiser, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Wow.
We have Blaine who said, "Where's the cake? Let's party for 1,000." Well, not only that, you guys, I think we might have to have it a double layered
Somebody
cake.
else, yeah, Jim can't have the whole day all to himself. I'm sorry.
He can't have the whole day to himself. So let's see who else hit that magical mark today.
1,000 subscribers.
It would be our other friends,
Disney Nerd Herders, Charlie and Stacy, and their family, because they actually posted a family picture on Facebook where they consider their whole family Disney Nerd Herders. So
yes, so another great friends of ours, part of the Five Foolish Mortals, also is Charlie, and they have.
I want cake now too. Dang it!
In addition to doing Disney stuff, they're not local. They're up in the I believe they're in Massachusetts, maybe Maine. I think it's Massachusetts is where they live.
They were gonna meet us in Maine, they said one time.
They also do videos on cancer awareness as well as autism.
Hey, Jason DeYoung, I didn't know you popped in.
That is part of their realm with it too. So they are, in addition to Disney stuff, they also do other stuff on that. So Disney Nerd Herders hit 1,000 subscribers today. Congratulations, you guys. We are so happy. And the fact that both of our support channels hit that on the same day, that's pretty amazing, guys. So can't thank you enough. You are on before us. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. I'm going to cry. Are you trying to stop this, or what are you trying to do?
No, I'll wait till you put it back.
Okay. But they go live right before us. So they go on at 7 o'clock Eastern on Wednesdays.
Oh, thank you, Spur Marks. That's awesome. They have special needs rescue dogs, which is really cool that you rescued special needs dogs.
Yeah.
And that our trips take you on different adventures. And that's really what we were going for, is just to give people an outlet to, go on adventures with us. A lot of our friends said, we live vicariously through you. What's your next trip? And things like that.
So that goes up to
it's kind of pretty cool that we could do that for you.
The next question would be, why did we start YouTubing? So did you say hello to?
Yeah, I just said it.
Okay,
hello to Jason
so Debbie Emanuel, who also is a California girl. She's a little bit north of us, a couple of hours. So welcome, Debbie. Did you say hello?
Oh, you're not late. To Anthony Simone, yeah. I believe so, but welcome again.
If not, if it's like the fourth time, like we did before, welcome.
Just welcome everybody.
Exactly. So why did we start to do this? Greg and I started going to Disneyland together and Walt Disney World. Probably about 2010 is probably the first time.
2009, I think, for Disneyland.
Was it? Okay. And then we basically, that's what we did. We went to the parks. We would go to parks as much as, we probably went as much as like 10 times a year to Disneyland Park. So huge Disney enthusiasts. And then in 2016, things kind of changed for us because we went on a Disney cruise. We went on the Disney Dream. And our saddest moment was that it was only a 3-night cruise. And from then became the passion of cruises. And during that time, I don't have it here, but I bought it's like a tripod, a small tripod. And I bought some other stuff that would be for YouTubing, with the thought of not really doing anything with YouTube, but just maybe filming a little bit more. Because back in the day, I had an old, and not an 8mm, but it was a DVR,
Whoa.
a DVD. That had it was a tape. I can't remember what it was.
8mm.
Back in the 70s. That wasn't that old.
Back in the day.
And so I had the thought of filming some of our trips. And then, like what Greg said, he hit it right there. A lot of people were saying that when we were posting pictures that they lived through us and our trips. And it was in 2017, I asked Greg and I said, do you want to start a YouTube channel? Share our adventures? And we're pretty shy people. We've opened up a lot. We're not like we used to be, but when we first started this, we were thinking, okay, we're going to be out showing ourselves in public on video where everyone can see all over the world. Do we really want to put ourselves through something like that? And we decided to try it, and we tested it because
Mike Willer.
Hey, Mike. We were going to go on the 25th anniversary to Disneyland Paris. It was their 25th anniversary.
Hey, Disney Nerd Herders, we were just talking about your 1,000 subscribers.
So congratulations. And we thought, well, let's see if we can vlog before that, because we had no idea what I was doing. I did when we were
We
actually
had no idea what I was doing.
When I became first introduced to YouTube, I started watching Morgan from the Unofficial Travels Guide, and I was watching. My fear was falling over the water, from the ship into the water.
Falling
so
over
I watched
the water?
one of his videos,
not into the water, but over the water,
into the ship. And I started watching one of his videos, and I still watch that video here and now because the video is so funny. And I started watching his videos. So I started becoming familiar with YouTube from that. And then, so in 2017, we decided to take the challenge. So we filmed, and we kind of laugh at it now. We filmed Superior Dairy when we took a train from Madera. We took the Amtrak train, and we went down to Hanford, which is it's actually a pretty popular thing to do. Here, use the mouse instead of using your hands.
Well, you don't let me have the power of the mouse because it's always on your side.
You have the power of the mouse.
I don't like this. I like doing it the other way.
So you have to click it off to do it. And
that's fine.
Are you the right way?
Yep, I know how to use the mouse.
Okay, you got it. So we went to Hanford, and we went to this. It's the Superior Dairy is a local ice cream shop that was been around since the 20s, like 1920s. And we went there, and it was actually a fun day, but we learned, like the hard way, we learned to, instead of filming this way, like we did, you have to, Greg, you're doing that. You got to be careful.
Just don't let me have the mouse. I'll just use the mouse here.
We learned the right way. Here. And we still, to this day, we were thinking, should we release this? And we thought, you know what? People can see our growth as a channel. And I think we actually did pretty good editing wise. It was just that there were different things that we could have done better. So then we did that as a precursor to our Disneyland Paris trip, our England trip. So the videos that we've done from there, those are from our very first videos. And it's been almost 3 years. So that's in October, after we came back from the trip, we went and started YouTubing. I think one of our next videos after that was a Disneyland Halloween trip, because a week after we came back from Disneyland Paris, we did a Halloween trip down to Disneyland. So that's kind of how that fits in there.
They're going to make us a cake when we see them next.
Aw.
I just lost my thought. Somebody had a question.
When he said, Gregor, are you sure you're not drinking the burrito?
The burrito? No. Jonathan Chong, as people who like to travel, what is the bucket list place that isn't in regular reach you would like to go to?
What was that? I'm sorry?
You need to listen here.
In English? What?
Wow. Jonathan Chong asked, as people who like to travel, what is the bucket list place that isn't in regular reach you would like to go to? So,
space.
Okay.
The Virgin, I would love. Wouldn't that be?
Did you say the Virgin? What? The Virgin? Well, you would be a virgin to space, okay.
Virgin. What do they call it? Virgin. It's not Virgin.
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
It's Virgin. It's their airlines. It's
You're talking about what's his name that goes into space? Okay, I know. I can picture his face, but I can't picture his name.
Sir. He's the one that did Virgin cruises.
I know who you're talking about.
I can't.
He made the Boeing or something like that, or not Boeing.
Are you talking about the Concorde?
No, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name. But space is a good one. I would say
Galactic. Thank you.
I would say
Alicia said it's Virgin Galactic.
I would say under the ocean, because actually space and the ocean are the two places that really haven't been tapped into as far as exploring much. I mean, we know very little of both of those areas. I would say we probably know more about the ocean than we do space, but I'm talking about like the depths of the ocean, like Mariana Trench and things like that. Not to let the Meg out, like in the movie The Meg, but which was a really good movie if you haven't seen it. But just to explore like the shipwrecks and things that might be hidden underwater that you just can't see. Like if you were able to lift the whole ocean up into the air I'm not gonna even ask. What? I don't know where you pulled that out of. But okay, but
it was between
I
the
know.
seat.
Yeah, sure
Not
was.
my seat. It was between the seat, the cushion.
So if you were to lift the whole ocean up, what would you find underneath?
Aliens.
I mean, there would be so many things that you would find. And then of course put the ocean back because you don't want to kill the animals and everything.
Rachel has a question. What do you bring in your Disney park bags? Good question. Usually
oh yeah, she was asking that last night. I think I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
It's usually suntan lotion, water, and then we have
we bring snacks like Cliff Bars because those are nutritious and they kind of fill you up. So
we like to vlog light because I am notorious. I have stories out there of me losing things, and if I have any expensive
and I find them,
I believe me, I will lose. I'll leave the bag somewhere.
Oh, random.
So,
oh, go ahead.
So so I'll have like the tripod. I'll have the extra batteries. That's usually what we put in there. Sometimes we'll have a change of shirt. But it just depends. A lot of times we'll put that stuff in the locker. We'll put it in the bag, and then we go into the locker. So we try to travel light when we go into.
Yeah, if we know it's gonna rain or if it is raining, we will bring our ponchos with us. I've found Random Cruisers question: how many cruises have you guys been on? It would be 5. So for me, you had an extra one from an old Disney cruise way back, but it would be the Disney Dream, the Disney Magic, the Disney Fantasy. Are you noticing a trend here, Disney? The Norwegian Bliss and the Norwegian Escape. So we'll see if the next one is going to be the Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas if everything goes well. But I'm just hoping everything's safe by then.
Then we have the Carnival Panorama in February next year, and then we have the NCL Encore next summer in 2021. So that'll be exciting. I was going to say something and then I forgot what. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So guess what?
Where did your headlight come from? Traveling Gilberts is asking.
This headlight?
That headlight. That's the only one here.
Lowe's. I went down to Lowe's and got it. So that's it.
But show what it does too. It turns red.
There's different lights that you can use.
Yeah.
I actually, if I go on a cruise or if I travel, I actually take this with me. Okay, Greg, calm down.
Well, I'm trying to get the middle one back on.
Also there's a book that I have that's called like the Survival Guide.
Welcome back, Nurse Nancy.
If by chance, you get lost or the world shuts down, that sounds familiar. There is a travel book that it tells you what bugs to eat.
Oh my gosh.
What plants to eat, what to do in an urban situation. So I feel pretty comfortable, and I have this light to guide me through my ways.
Yeah, when the batteries go out,
yes,
then you don't have a light, and when you're really hungry, you're going to start to eat paper.
But we like to support other channels. It is time when we have this. This means it is Spotlight channel time. So we want to give a channel a shout out. At this time, you guys, if you are creators, please put that into put creators in there. If you guys are looking for additional content, please check out these other channels. We believe completely about sharing and supporting each other in both the Disney communities and also the cruising communities. And one of the things that we love to see is in our chats, we have both Disney family and cruising family. So we call that the Explorer family. So we have for you guys, we have, sorry, you're laughing. What was that? You want to say something as I bring it up?
Well, no, Disney Nerd Herders asked an unfair question. Who is your favorite PTV personality? And PTV said, that's a loaded question. Rach will say that all 3 of Pepper Tree Villa have unique qualities that in the whole scheme of things make a great show. They all have something to offer. So we like all 3 of them.
We have a chat.
We're not biased at all.
Set up between all 5 of us, Ben, Doug, Arnie, and Greg and I. And some of the things we say are
you stick your foot in your mouth.
Ben has what is that cartoon that he shows?
It's Stewie from Family Guy, because
he's like slapping.
Well, I was the one that found it, and then because he used to use the penguin slap, and then I found that one, and I think he loves that one now. So he's like slapping a teddy bear like vigorously, like he's mad.
So every day I try to find something, and it usually takes one try to get Ben to get that slap going.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys, we have a channel here that and Greg kind of alluded to it earlier, but we want to give them
You just like to use that word alluded. You use that so many times.
I don't even know that I say that.
Yes, you do.
All right. So our spotlight channel of the week is
The
Traveling
Gilberts.
Yes, we have Ronnie and Teresa, and we want to thank them for a video that they just did. You guys,
Oh my
if you have
gosh,
not
it was
seen
hilarious.
a video, we will not spoil it for you, but you have to watch it. Pay attention to this video of what's going on.
I didn't realize what it actually was until, because I'm watching it, I'm like, wait, this doesn't seem right. What the heck? And then I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that the whole time.
So you guys, please watch this video.
And then it just got funnier.
Yeah, the 2020 quarantine made me do it. Chef Boyardee's spaghetti rocks. They're at 256 subscribers. Let's get them to 1,000. It's our goal is to get all these channels to 1,000 so they can get monetized and get.
Hi, Mom. Welcome to the show.
A big hurdle. So the Traveling Gilberts is our spotlight channel of the week, guys. So congratulations. That video was very funny, and Greg was the one that brought me to it because he started laughing, and I was saying, "What are you laughing at?"
I was laughing,
and then I watched it today on my lunch at work, and it really made my day. So good job, guys. Thanks for doing that video.
Rachel was asking who's the funniest out of both of us. I think we all. Wow. I think we all. I was gonna say we all have qualities, but I actually have been told that I'm the more funnier and you're the more serious because you're like wanting to get things done and you have your agenda to do, and I'm over here like just letting out different things and being funny and stuff. So, but I think we're both pretty funny.
I'm a lot more organized than Greg. Greg likes to wing it.
Yeah, you're like Stacy from Nerd Herders. You and her get along so well because she makes the same things you do with the binders and being all, having everything all collective and just nice and stuff. So what are you writing down?
Nothing. Keep going. Keep going.
You're very organized with the stuff.
Is there chat that you need to, any questions that we don't want to make sure we don't miss?
Well, that's how you write down something. I never say laugh out loud too much. Laugh out loud. What the heck? What? So Melissa Tazier said, I saw on Facebook that you've been in NASCAR races. Are you still fans? I hope you pick all these up when you're done. I have been since I was a kid. Jimmy Johnson is our favorite driver. We've seen him win a few championships in person. We still don't knock that down. You can't take him anywhere. We do like NASCAR, and we have a Madera Speedway. What the heck? Oh my gosh. We do have a Speedway here. I could have said Speedo, but a Madera Speedway here, but everything's closed right now, so we can't go, of course. But we've been to a couple NASCARs. Nothing wrong with binders. No, there isn't, because you make your own souvenir that way. But yeah, we still like NASCAR. Where did all the Speedo talk start? Gregory says OMG a lot. Well, it's short for oh my gosh or oh my god. So yeah. But
it came from a cruise that we did, and we were going to say we were going to get in Speedo shape, and it never happened. So we have.
Well, even I'm sorry, but I still wouldn't be wearing a Speedo in public.
Especially things.
No.
So we have a new project that we are working on, and it's going to be we're going to take you along through us. What does it say, Greg? What is the project? I can't. There it is.
Project Speedo.
So Project Speedo. So our goal is...
I thought these were two different categories. I'm like, what are you doing?
Project Speedo. So our goal is to be Speedo ready by our group cruise, which is going to be in October on the Symphony of the Seas.
Which you still won't see us in a Speedo.
We are going to be in the Speedo.
No.
So good or bad, scary or sad?
No, we're not wearing a Speedo.
We will be in a Speedo.
Okay, if we're in a Speedo, then that's fine, but we're not showing anybody in a Speedo.
Where I was going with something else on that. Have we missed any questions?
Other than the Speedo? I'm looking to see if we missed anything.
I'm sorry, we're looking at the questions on them. Oh, NASCAR.
I just answered that, but go ahead.
No, but well, you have a different experience than I do. I've been a NASCAR fan for a very long time.
Oh my gosh, Wanda, thank you so much for that. That's very nice of you.
What you
She
do?
just gave us a super chat.
Oh, Wanda, thank you so much. You are so awesome. Thank you. God, and
oh, here, Ben slap. I don't know why I'm slapping Ben, but
thank you, Wanda. You are awesome. I watched the first race they put on television, which was in 1977, or maybe it was 1978. I think it was 1978, the Daytona 500. And I watched it. It was the one Richard Petty ended up winning, but there was Bobby Allison, Davey Allison, and Kel Yarborough. And on the last lap, Kel Yarborough and Donnie Allison were like slamming each other.
Slap.
It was the last lap. They were hitting each other. They crashed into the wall, and that made Richard Petty win the race because he was third at the time.
Hey, AGC Magic TV.
And ever since then, I thought, wow, this sport has everything. They were fighting. The Allison brothers were fighting Kel Yarborough. They stopped at the bottom of the track, and they were punching Kel Yarborough. I ended up being a Bobby Allison fan. I was a huge Bobby Allison fan through his entire career until it unfortunately ended when he had an accident at Pocono. But we used to go down to Riverside when they used to have races there. When they closed that racetrack, they moved it up to Sonoma in Sears Point, California, and I've been there a few times. I've been to Phoenix. We went to Jeff Gordon's last race.
Hey, David Brady's Excursions, welcome.
So it took about 3 years after Bobby Allison retired. I became a Jeff Gordon fan, and I was a fan with him until he retired. I have not found a driver yet. I will be sad to say I have not watched a NASCAR race this year.
Well, NASCAR's everything's kind of on hold, but they were doing it without a audience at one point. I don't know how well that's going to work, though.
I've lost touch, but I would tell you, I heard there is an Allison brother or son, which is in the ranks. In the lower leagues. I hope if he ever comes back, if an Allison gets into NASCAR again in the big leagues, that will be my driver. But I just cannot find a driver that I like. So as of yet, I'm forever 24, Jeff Gordon, and I haven't found one that I've liked since.
No, what are you doing? I was gonna.
Oh, sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm fighting you, apparently.
Yes, I'm trying to show his comment. So yeah, we just haven't been to a race in a while. We've gone to football games. We've gone to we haven't gone to baseball games. We've gone to major professional football games, and we've gone to a college football game a couple times. We just do everyday, normal things that everybody else likes to do.
We're pretty mellow. I mean, it's kind of funny. Greg and I we discuss our channel a lot, and where are we going as a channel? Should we do certain things? Should we be strictly a Disney channel? Should we be strictly a cruising channel?
As long as it's fun, we can do it.
Oh, thank you, Anthony Simone. Thank you for that spot chat, super chat.
Thank you.
So much.
Gosh, I just saw it. Thank you.
And what you see is what you get. We're very mellow. We're very low key. We don't like drama. We try to keep things positive. And we look for the brighter things in life. We came onto YouTube because we wanted to have something to bring excitement to our life. We work full-time jobs. YouTubing is a full-time job, and that's one of the reasons why, unfortunately, we don't release a video every week, because there's so much going on.
We're still blessed to be able to work a full-time job at this time also.
And even right now, for me, because I am in an essential business, I am actually working harder now than I was beforehand because of the cutback of hours.
It scares me that
and
you
the
have to be out in
additional
public.
tasks that we have to do. It is what it is right now, but that hurts our channel because we're not releasing as many videos. We're doing our live shows, but I'm so worn out. I do the editing of the videos. I'm not able to release the videos as much as we can. So.
But he is wearing the mask that Rachel sent. Her friend Tiffany, I believe, made them. So thank you. They're Mickey Mouse masks.
Dave and Brandy, welcome.
And we've used them a couple times. What do people say about your mask? they've seen them and they liked them.
I get more looks than anything, but they're looking at it because they'll look down at the masks.
Because they want one too. They're just jealous.
I did have someone ask me where I bought it, or if they had it made for me or something like that. How many people do you have in your channel now, Derick?
On our channel? Mom, I can't believe it. It's our channel, D&G.
We have 1,700, and the numbers are skewed, but 1,710. 1,710 subscribers is what we currently have. So we're forging our way up to 2,000 subscribers. So
I knew what she meant.
And I don't know if I finished my thought.
Hey, Griswold family vacay.
So we just wanted to have while we're doing, we said we will do YouTubing as long as it's fun. And I would tell you, there's a couple times it's been pretty rough there. We're thinking, is it even worth it anymore? And it's just because there's so much going on in life.
That's why you just stay out of the drama.
Yeah.
YouTube has a big group of people there. It's actually a tight-knit, close group of people. We didn't know there was actually like a society, or how close everybody is in YouTube, that you can make all these friends and stuff. So we really appreciate everything that everyone's shown us.
We do. We want to give a shout out to another of our support channels. It's hard to do all of them at one time, but it wouldn't be fair for us to not mention these guys, because we met these guys up a little bit north of us, about halfway point from us. And we want to give a special shout out to Pepper Villa. You guys are so much fun, and
which Ben is also part of Pepper Villa.
RobFuz is the one who introduced. He messaged me and said, "Hey, check this channel out," and that's how we were introduced to you guys. And if you guys have not had a chance to check them out, they have so much knowledge of Disney. They call it PTV 3D, which is the daily dose of Disney. Arnie does it every single day. He's always putting a great show out. And then they go live. Greg, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's 7:00 on Mondays. 7 o'clock Pacific time, our time, 10 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. And then also Life with Ben, which it's one of those shows that you just have to keep watching and watching, because he always says he lives a boring life.
He does not.
He releases a video every Thursday. So it's fun. I like how they do the timestamp on that. But these are our good friends. We did get a chance to hang out with them at Disneyland.
Thank you, Daniel Donnelly. They just subscribed.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, they are great friends of ours. And we are thankful for them to be in our life, because they meant a lot to us. We've enjoyed their relationship. So we wanted to give a shout out to Pepper Villa. I'm just looking at the chat on who's here. We've made so many awesome friends, and it's just amazing, the people that we knew like 3 years ago to the people that we know now. We are just basically overwhelmed with all the things, and that's really what drives us to do more. And we hope you guys have been enjoying our vlogs. We have a little bit different style, I think, and that's what's unique about YouTube. We're trying to do every vlog a little bit differently.
Thank you, Papa Mosa.
Yes, I would.
Oh my gosh, Nurse Nancy, thank you. It's very nice of you.
What's that?
She just gave us a super chat.
Thank you, Nurse Nancy. Your channel is so amazing, and Dave and Brandy, how you guys also have this stuff where other channels can post their videos on. Fisher Fun Ventures do that. There's a lot of other channels out there which do that, and thank you so much. You are awesome. Thank you for what you do as being a nurse and out there every day. I know you always deflect it and say thanks everyone, but thank you for what you do. We're coming up almost to the top of the hour. We have a few great channels which are coming up on the cruise side, the ship show, Disney channels, the Disney family. If you have never seen a fun show, check out the ship show from the Klaykowskis and also York Ragsdale. And then on the Disney side, if you guys ever want to check out a good channel, it's This and That. There's actually 4 members of that. And I won't go through the list. Well, I'll try. It's opposite of Dave and Brandy. So it's Brandy and Dave. And then you also have Steve's World. You have the Shep family, and you have Zippity Doodad. So they do some crazy things too on their channel. So check them out. They're on at 9 o'clock. If one of our moderators can post both those links in there, that would be awesome. We would really appreciate that. But we're looking forward to continue stuff. Our vlogs, as I was saying about the one for the NCL Escape, we wanted to show people who maybe might not be familiar with cruising. We're currently releasing vlogs on the NCL Escape, and we're going to look at the total cost of what we're spending per day.
Well, you did it according to you because it was
To me.
too. It
We
was
can't do both of us.
Too much to do both of us.
Yes, so we're doing it. What the costs, like say for example, the shore excursion, that's going to be added in there. If we buy a drink, it's going to be on there. If we buy a souvenir, that's going to be on there. We don't add souvenirs that we buy off the ship. So it's everything related to the ship that we're buying from the beginning of the cruise to the end of the cruise. You will find out what the total cost is. We also did that on the cruise, which is coming up right after this, and it's the Disney Fantasy. It's a Star Wars Day at Sea cruise. So in addition to it being Star Wars, it's the excitement of it. How much is that? Because people say, how expensive is Disney? You'll be able to compare a Disney cruise to a Norwegian cruise to see how much they cost.
I don't have it with me. I think it's in the car right now.
What's that?
The mask. I showed Mom our masks. She's acting like she hasn't seen them.
Jonathan thought never crazy things, just him being normal. That would be true.
So
thank you, Nurse Nancy, for posting the ship show. Also, the Pepper Tree Villa did that.
I know a lot of people are waiting for Disney to open and all the Disney parks and stuff. I actually did see that I think it was Shanghai, China is already getting their queues ready for it because they're putting marks on the ground with tape and stuff to kind of push everybody 6 feet apart. So I guess I think that'll probably help. Other amusement parks are testing things with how they're going to do it. I saw a picture with everybody on a roller coaster wearing masks and stuff. So I don't know what they're going to do. Right now, I've heard Disney parks won't be open until possibly the end of summer, but that could change. We don't know for sure. You hear things all the time, and you can't believe everything you hear on Facebook. So until you hear it from Disney themselves, that's what I would go by.
Won't reveal the source, but from the cruising side, we can tell you that Carnival had announced that they are looking at going on June 27th.
January.
Sorry, June 27th.
Well, cancel all your cruises. Sorry.
And they are going to be doing it in steps. So, there's a lot of fear out there of people going on cruises. But for example, one of the things is they're looking at when you go to the buffet, instead of us being able to serve ourselves, they will have someone who is a worker serving you, which I think would be good. If you're on a cruise, why not? Why not you have someone feed you instead of you having to lift your hand, pick up a spoon, and put that on your plate?
What, you want them to be at the table feeding you? Here comes the airplane.
Exactly. But they're going to have possibly smaller, half ships. Like the ships will be half filled. So they're looking at different things to do to make it safe, to test things, to make sure things are going. But they're cleaning the heck out of these ships right now, guys.
So cleanings. But
so cross our fingers.
Also, the ports have to agree to letting people, dock up at the ports, because those little islands cannot afford to get sick. So if the cruises do open, it might just be a cruise where you're just on the water. And that I would be so happy with that, just to have all sea days. I don't care. I'll be out on the sea the whole time. That's my favorite time, is the sea days. I love sea days. So it just depends on what they're going to do.
Melissa, when you guys come out again, let us know. We would definitely try our best to come out to Disneyland and see it.
Spoon feeding guests. She just had a vision of them spoon feeding guests.
So you guys, as we get ready to wrap our show, do you like the Project Speedo?
It's not going to happen.
Project Speedo?
No.
I will tell you,
no.
Even if I have to do it in deep secrecy, I will have a Speedo that has D&G Explorer with a big anchor on it. I don't know if it has.
Oh my gosh!
It has an anchor on it. Let me clarify. It might have an anchor on it.
I'm going to leave that totally alone right now.
On that note,
look what you do. You just step right into things.
Amy, welcome from AGC Magic TV. Sea days
are
relaxing. They are amazing.
They are the best. Yes, change the subject.
All right, guys, we're going to head out now. Thank you so much for joining us. We had pretty much 50 people watching the whole show. So thank you, guys. That means so much for us. Hopefully you enjoyed, had a chance to kind of just relax and have a good time. And
Nurse Nancy, please be safe out there on the playing field, the war zone, because it is a war right now. It's an invisible war, and everybody just be careful being out and about when you have to leave your house or if you go to work.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for those kind words. More sunshine, please. Congratulations again, Jim. Congratulations, Charlie, Stacy, for your 1,000 subscribers. Today.
Yes.
We're so excited for you.
And
it
keep
is
going.
awesome. Keep
Higher
going.
and higher and higher.
I think everyone says Project Speedo, Greg. Project Speedo.
No
All right, guys.
Speedo.
I'm Derick.
I'm Greggory.
If you forget our names, it's okay because I'm also known as Little Explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said, we're
just getting started. Nurse Nancy needs your playing field gear, your football gear.
Thank you, the DeFila crew. Thank
Have
you, guys.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night. Be safe.
Bye.